Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I don't actually know if this is working. I guess it could be. That's today. Can I close out of this? Yes, I can. All right. What I want to work on today is I want to work on a Power over Ethernet ++ stepper motor driver. Something I saw you could pull 60 to 100 watts or whatever, and that should be okay to turn a motor. So we're just going to try it. I'd like something that can just sit on the back of one of these motors, except this one has a whatever going right all the way through it. There's some mounting holes here we could check. I think they're M3. Don't know if they're standard or not, because this is the one it's actually intended for. Has the same sort of mounting holes. This is going to be for a pan and tilt unit for a pattern cut jig that I'm making for an antenna. It'll eventually be stuffed in an anechoic chamber. So here's how we're going to start. I have this project I did a couple of years ago, which is honestly 90% of what we need. It's just this internet PSOC breakout. All it is a PSOC with an ENC28J60 that connects over Ethernet, and that's literally it. I'm going to slap a stepper motor driver on there, and I'm going to slap a stepper motor driver on there and make sure I can power the thing via Power over Ethernet, which I haven't done before. So it'll be fun. The goal is to use 90% of the same software that we already have, just because it took me a while to write it. The Ethernet stack works perfectly fine. I think I transitioned over to using lightweight IP, and I could just snag the software from myself 3 years ago, and that's the deal. I don't remember what chip I was using for this project, so I guess to start, if we take a look at the software and open it up in PSOC Creator, that should let us know. I don't think I even have PSOC Creator on this computer. It's been a while since I've used a PSOC. Yeah, so I'm going to have to get that. While that downloads. Did download work? I don't know what this is. Uh-oh. I think I was able to pull the software down on my Ubuntu computer. So let's ignore that problem for now. Yeah, let's completely skip that problem. We might actually be starting fresh. Though I am going to pick my favorite PSOC. So we're going to design this thing around a CY8C kit. We're going to find that nice eval board that just has pin solder into it, the 059. And we're just going to use the chip from this. So we don't really need the start guide, we actually need the data sheet. Find the schematic, we can pull up what chips used on this, and I'll just go with that, because I think that's what I designed my board around anyways, or something comparable. I'm sure I could port over the same PSOC software onto a different PSOC. Onboard programmer debugger, that's not the one. That's this guy here. We want this one. 5888 LTI LP097. Let's see. Is that in stock and active and available? CY8C 5888 LTI LP097. Yeah, they are. Let's see what other options I have in the CY8C if that's that beginning part of the part number happens to be a family of these guys. Microcontrollers, active, in stock, no marketplace items. Let's look for an ARM Cortex M3, 32-bit, single core, 80 megahertz, 67, 80 megahertz. Only gives me 8 results. Oh, I might as well show here what I'm looking at. I think we need SPI to communicate with the Ethernet controller. These all pretty much have the same options in terms of number of I/O. We don't actually need an incredibly aggressive number of I/O. And I'm not going to use LQFPs. I hate soldering those things. They're a real pain in the ass. We're going to use a QFN. So we have a couple of options. We have one option. I'm going to go with a less expensive PSOC. I don't want to spend $13 on a microcontroller. So we're gonna start from scratch. I don't need that kind of soldering headache. Also, though, it's not the biggest deal in the world. I can do it. Maybe we'll just go with this part here. See what it has for CAD models. Good enough, good enough. And that's kind of a pain, but let's check SnapEDA. Otherwise, I might limit my selection based on what CAD models are available. Honestly, I'm not sure I want to use a PSOC 6. Why do I not have internet? What is PSOC 5 LP? I'm just going to ask ChatGPT. They should know. just to make the part as similar to what I had before and as easy to port over as possible. Maybe I'm not in it for these BGAs. I'm going to go for a CY8C5. And the least expensive one I can. $68 QFN. Five two six eight LTI LPO30. Maybe this is what we go with here. And that's fine. Step KiCad 6 Plus. Okay, I don't know what the deal with this is right now. This is kind of goofy. I'm not looking to make the entire library from scratch and just waste a bunch of time. I'm trying to get this done quick. Alright, something's wrong with my internet right now. This isn't going to work. This is getting kind of goofy. If I can't even open up SnapEDA, this is ridiculous. I'm stopping the live stream.